All
welcome.
right. Thank you.
So to begin, let's just introduce yourself real quick.
I I first found it um in the summer.
Hmm?
Um I didn't originally want the game. I didn't originally plan on becoming where I'm at right now. Um it's it's pretty much all because of my older brother. He recently sold his skins on CS:GO and then bought me the game because I wasn't going to spend $20 on it because I was really broke at the time.
Yeah.
But then I kept playing it. After I first played it, and I was like I just fell in love with the game ever since.
All right.
And then yeah, this a few months later, I hit the top 10. I was grinding really hard, so
That was quick, dude.
yeah, I had a lot of time on my hands.
Yeah, most of us do.
Hmm.
All right. So, have Beat Saber influenced your music taste?
um, I would say by a bit. Yeah, I've recently gotten more into rap because I think of Beat Saber because I didn't used to entirely like all that kind of genre.
Hmm.
Um, I used to like more EDM, and I was just pretty set on that.
Hmm.
Beat Saber kind of gave me, a variety of music and taught me that, oh, these genres are good. These genres, aren't so good in my tastes. So yeah,
Yeah.
no, I would definitely say that it really varied my taste in music.
Okay. Yeah. Would you play it if someone mapped a porn video?
Yeah, probably. I probably would. That'd be me. I definitely try to hit first on that. That'd be like my main priority.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
That's just me though.
So because this is on the day of the tournament. How
Hmm.
do you think you'll do?
I don't know. I've really been thinking hard of like who I'm gonna get past, who I'm not. I think I can do very well, but I don't think I can end up winning the entire thing because I mean Taishi is insane.
Hmm.
I mean he's been getting 96 on some levels that I can barely get 95.5. So yeah, there's some players that I'm a little scared of,
Hmm.
but that's only like four players.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people have been saying Taichi.
Yeah, yeah. I even saw on the bracket they have that buy system where if you drop out or move, it gives you a buy.
Hmm.
Yeah. Um. It looked like that the top five, and I think number six. I guess I'm number six right now. So the top five and me all have buys, and I think those are the only ones with buys as well. And I don't know. I found that funny because everybody wanted, to not face us. I guess
Yeah.
is what it looks like.
I mean, that's kind of understandable though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because I mean, if you're not as skilled, you might not make it through, and it's like I totally understand. You wanna kind of make it through just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, it seems to just be if you don't think that you're gonna win, you just relax a little bit more.
Yeah.
You tense out a little bit more. Um, and it seems like when you relax, you can get a lot farther.
Now for your scheduled episode of Stress. Featuring Kaladaz.
I don't know. I stress over a lot of things. I'm probably not gonna stress over this, but whenever I set up my live stream, I'm always like, oh my god, is everything working? Whenever I set up like a YouTube video, did I get the title right? And then I just don't want to change it after it's uploaded. So I'm a pretty nervous type person, and
Okay,
I can't like help that. I don't know.
that's totally fine, dude.
Mm.
Um, Speaking of people, who do you think is the most wonderful Beat Saber player in the community?
Oh, you know it's Rog, dude. You know it's Rog, dude.
Okay.
I love Rog, dude. He's great.
Why do you think he's the most wonderful Beat Saber player?
I don't know. He's just I don't know. It's just in my mind, but it's hard to explain. But I don't know. I watch his videos. I'm like, holy crap! Whenever I see a level he plays, I always try to beat it after him.
Hmm.
Yeah, like Galaxy Collapse. I beat that right after him. Not wait. It's been a few months.
Yeah, you two had like a big rivalry going on.
Yeah, with that level's a little insane. I can't beat it like he can. He can beat it consistently. I it might take me another month to try to get another score on it. So I'm still practicing though.
All right, let's see. What's who's the best mapper in your opinion?
Best mapper. I've played a lot of maps, so I guess that's a good question. I would say I would say hexagonal.
Hex.
Yeah, mostly because his maps are more consistent. There's less mistakes and weird patterns that sometimes you can't hit. So
Yeah.
I just like the consistent maps, and he has a lot of them.
All right. Um, and speaking of the mapper, who's the what's the best chart you've ever played?
Chart. That's a tough question. I think the one I had the most fun with, which I would probably call my favorite, was probably Kira 9-5. Is that what it's called? I think
Yeah.
that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kira 9 Destiny. That was it. I don't know where I got 5 from, but Kira 9 Destiny. Uh, it got unranked, which kind of sucks, but it just had patterns that I just adored. I loved to play it, and I still have the level, and I hope to never get rid of it because I'm pretty sure they took it off of Beat
Yeah.
Saber. So
I'll have to ask you for that level later.
yeah, I'll give it to you. Just I'll hook you up.
Yeah, thanks. What what keeps you grinding to become number one?
um, to be honest, I haven't had the same motivation as I did before I actually hit number one. After me and Not Null went at it for a little while, I just kind of lost that energy. It's really weird.
Hmm.
Um, I haven't had the biggest motivation to get back up to number one since I've probably been number one. So it's probably been a few months, I think. Um, but the motivation that kept me going and kept me, trying to stay top five, um, would it was just like I don't know. It's just like one of my favorite games,
Yeah.
to be totally honest. And I think I just had a lot of fun with it, and I just liked. It's just that feeling you get. I just liked being up in the top five. I loved it.
Yeah.
It was a high whenever I got back. I don't know. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I couldn't really explain it in detail, but uh, that's pretty much it. It's just I loved seeing myself in the top five. I was proud of it, and I couldn't just let go of that.
No. If you had to give one, what's a good tip for beginners?
A good tip for beginners. I would say if you suck at a pattern, I remember when I was playing Freedom Dive for the first time, it almost took me a week. I could not do it. It was the hardest level I've ever seen, and I thought it was like the best at the time.
Yeah.
This is before I found global rankings. Um, so I thought, I was like, holy crap, I'm insane at this game, but I couldn't beat Freedom Dive.
Mm.
I would say if you can't do a specific pattern, take the practice little option they have, slow it down to where you actually can do it. Um, then play that all the way through until you beat it consistently on that speed. If you can beat it consistently on that speed, move it up 5% and try to do that. If you can't do that, then go back down and try it again. And that's how I got really good at most patterns that I play, is I just slow it down and speed it up, slow it down, speed it up, until eventually I get to that 100% mark,
Hmm.
and I can finally do it. And I've done that ever since on every single level that I couldn't do at all because the patterns were really weird. And I didn't know them. So I just did that method, and it helped me so much.
Yeah.
It probably brought me up here. It's really just taking it slow, not trying to beat it in 2 seconds.
Just taking your
And
own pace.
yeah, taking your own pace. So let's say if you have a really high rank, a bunch of new rank levels come out, and you really want to maintain your rank, but you can't beat the level.
Hmm.
Don't stress over it. You can always. It doesn't matter if you drop your ranks, because you can always go back up. Because I was always so stressed about that, and I didn't take my time. So it took me a little bit longer to realize that. I'm telling you, take your time on the levels, even if your rank drops, because you can just bring it all the way back up and probably pass even more people than you originally were at. So that's what I would say.
I think that's a great tip. A lot of people underestimate the practice plugin and the practice option.
Yeah, they really do.
All right. Will you be going to AX with all the other Beat Saber players?
What's an AX? I get.
Anime Expo.
Oh, probably not, because I'm not a person. I don't watch anime.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm probably one of the first, because I see everybody with an anime profile pic, but the only reason I had one was for a bet. So
That proves
I
that you don't have to be a weeaboo to be in top 5.
it's very true. I have never seen an episode of anime in my life, unless you count Pokemon, because that's like one of my favorite shows when I was a little kid.
Which is sexier, the red block or the blue block?
It's a hard question. I'd say that red block, you know?
Okay.
Red block, definitely.
Really got those
Especially when it has the
curves.
side arrow.
Oh, especially the side arrow. Okay.
Side arrow. Oh, you know.
Okay. So that was the end of the questions. Do you have anything else you would like to add?
Um, I don't, I don't think so. Other than, of course, it's probably not the end of my competitive scene. I'll definitely, to add on to what I said earlier,
Hmm.
I'm definitely going to come back. I definitely want to come back whenever, a better time arouses.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's about it. I'm not quitting at all. I'm still going to play levels, of course, throughout, because I still love the game, and I still want to keep my skill. I don't want to, lose all that skill that I've developed, but
Yeah.
I'm probably just not going to be on as many leaderboards, because I don't want to break my arms or get any diagnosed injuries.
Just
So
just play for fun.
just play for fun at this point. Yeah.
I hope to hear from you another day, and I hope your injuries become less worse.
Thanks. Yeah, we will definitely talk again.